Welcome back to Kay's Cozy Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you this easy recipe to make these delicious cookies and cream cinnamon rolls. First, you want to start with a cup of warm milk and then add in a packet of active dry yeast. Then you'll stir that together, and once it's mostly dissolved, you'll go ahead and let that sit for about 10 minutes to activate. And once that's done, you can start on your dough. Pour that into your mixer along with your sugar, melted butter, eggs, vanilla extract, and salt. And mix that together. And now you can add in the flour. During this process, I only added in about a cup at a time. And once the flour is fully incorporated, you want to let the mixer go for about 5 to 7 more minutes, waiting for it to form a ball around the hook. If the dough is still a little bit too sticky, then you can add some additional flour. Now you want to grab a large bowl, spray it with some cooking spray or some sort of oil, and place your ball of dough. And then cover it with a towel, or I'm using plastic wrap, and then you'll just set this aside for about an hour to let it rise. And in the meantime, you can make your filling, which is just brown sugar, cocoa powder, butter, cinnamon, and your cookie crumbles. And now we can prepare our space to roll out our dough. I rolled the dough out over a baking mat just because I didn't want things moving around. And then also add a little bit of flour just to keep the dough from sticking. And now I am just rolling the dough out on all sides. One tip I will add here, because I was almost guilty of doing it myself, was rolling out the dough too thin. It's easy to get caught up in trying to make this look perfect before you start to roll it up and cut your rolls. But if it's too thin, it will start to fall apart. So just keep that in mind. And once the dough is rolled out, you can go ahead and add your filling. And you want to spread this as evenly as possible. If you're having any difficulty spreading, you might want to add some additional butter, either directly to the dough or to your filling. And once you begin to roll up the dough, you want to get this as tight as possible. So you might want to use the pinch and roll method. And once that's all rolled up, you can start cutting your rolls. I tried to cut mine about an inch thick, and I ended up with 13 in total. And now you can add your rolls to your greased pan. And they're not ready to bake just yet. You want to cover this pan with plastic wrap or a towel and let the rolls rise for at least 30 minutes to an hour. And as you can see, they've risen quite a bit, so you can remove the plastic wrap and add some heavy cream if you really want some rich, moist, and fluffy cinnamon rolls. And you will bake your rolls in a preheated oven on 375 for about 25 minutes. And while your rolls are baking, you can make your icing. So start with half a block of cream cheese, some heavy cream, vanilla extract, butter, your cookie crumbles, and some powdered sugar, which I will be adding next. And by now your rolls should be done, and the way that you'll be able to tell, they should have a beautiful golden brown color like this. And I did let these cool slightly before adding my icing. And the final step is to add some cookie crumbles over the top. You can definitely be as generous during this step as you want to be. It's all up to personal preference. Let me know if you enjoyed this recipe in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.